What is that?
I mean, do you think that we should upgrade to Windows 11 now, or?
Hey, check this out. How much did you pay for this?
This is amazing.
Well, it was free. Let me introduce you to Windows XP.
So here is old computer number 2. We have a DVD CD, typical, floppy drive, standard white case. Let's take a look inside. This seems like a lot for being so old. 400 watts. IDE drives. I don't even know what's in here. I assume this works. So let's see, some sort of AGP card. What's that? That is the modem. Here's the motherboard. Check this out. It's got like this weird blank spot. What is this? A little janky. The internal speaker, front fan, and some form of IDE hard drive. So, oh wow, the motherboard's actually made by Intel. Interesting. Intel here. So what would this be? Probably, I don't know what's in here. I probably would say Pentium 4. All right, let's power it up and see if it works. No. Is that the power button? This one doesn't work either. Okay, so we have another power supply here. Let's see if that's the problem. Push the button. That's something. Ooh. Hey, Pentium 4, I was right. Let's see. It's blue because of this cable. I don't know why it's like that, but so Pentium 4 1.5, 512 memory. So this is basically like my old computer. I remember I had, the last one I ever had 768 megabytes, and it was probably a Celeron, not a Pentium 4, but this is about the same year. So now, problem is this power supply does not have Molex, so I have to get a different one. All right, back in a minute. Okay, I found another power supply, which is actually from the same time period, I believe, because it has the same connections. Before I put this back together, I wanted to show you a little history lesson. So the really, really old motherboards had this connection. I can't remember which. I think like the old 486 motherboards had this. And then the newer ones had the 20 pin. So there was no 24 pin back then. So that's why, if you're wondering why a power supply would have the 20 plus 4, it's because the 20 was the standard at the time, and then they added the 4 pin, so you could do, you could make it compatible with both old motherboards. But this is, I forgot what this is called. Anyway, also the hard drives, this is interesting. So there's regular IDE. So this was, what was this, 40 pin? And then there was another thing, I think it was called Enhanced IDE or Ultra or something. See how there's more lines in there? So it had 2 per slot, and that's the faster hard drives had those. That's what this has. This should boot once I plug everything in. He said he had his old games on here, so we'll see. So there's one hard drive here, and then there's another one up there. And it was fairly common to buy a hard drive for your computer, and then later you would just add another one. Instead of just buying one big hard drive, a lot of people would buy one then the other. So that was pretty typical. This one looks like, okay, let's see if she boots. Okay, power supply number 2 did not work either, so something's wrong here. I know this one works, so if this doesn't work, then I guess maybe it's the motherboard. This works though, for sure. So let's try again. Okay, so that was weird. I pushed the power button, nothing happened. And then I sat down and I cried a little bit, and then it just came on by itself. So, I don't know. I mean, this thing's been sitting for who knows how long, what, like 20 years? 15 years? So I guess it's not too happy. Let's see if she boots. Daytime not set up. Okay, you should be able to boot anyway, right? I do remember there were some old systems where it wouldn't boot if the CMOS battery is bad. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. Okay. Boot, man. You know what I think it is? The power switch is not working. Hey, Windows XP, let's go. Yeah. Boy, it has been a long time since I've seen this. Yeah, I think the because the secondary hard drive was not plugged in, and with IDE drives, they need, like, if you say there's 2 drives, they both have to be plugged in or it's not going to work. Oh wow, look at all this. He said there was a lot of old games on here. Whoa. Call of Duty, Wolfenstein. Interesting. What's that? I remember this guy was really into war games. Far Cry. So my goal with this was, if it worked, obviously it's fun to see, but I want to image the drive because I don't even think you could find these games anymore. I wonder if, let's see, XP. Thank you, Steve. I wonder if you could probably play these games without internet, because back then, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily have to be online to play games. So let's go to... Oh man, this thing is slow. Okay, let's go to... Wait, system... XP Service Pack 3. I'm just curious to see. I don't know when the last time this was used or what year it's from. Let's see, 2011, so 12, 4 years, no, 3, wait, 13 years ago was the last time this was used. Okay, so it took me about 10 minutes to find Device Manager because it's not in the control panel. It's under... I was looking for Device Manager here. It's not here because this is Windows XP. So this is System Device Manager. Here's the GPU. I have never heard of this. Nvidia GEforce3 Ti500. Now, I assume that's good because, as I mentioned in the other video, or maybe I didn't, I don't know. This guy had a lot of money, so whatever this is, this setup would have been very expensive because he never bought anything that was not good. Here's the wild part. I plugged in my USB speaker and it works. How is that even possible? These files are like 2005. So what year is this from? I mean, I don't know. Let's try, what's fear? But yeah, anyway, I was thinking of making like an image of this drive and then maybe saving it, and then you could run it maybe in a virtual machine on a newer computer. Let's go. Is this the original Call of Duty, like the first one? But yeah, so back then you would buy the CD of the game, install it on the computer, and then oh, you need the CD for it? That's not good. Wolfenstein? Whoa, look at that mouse. I won't focus on that. Why is it all blurry? Blurry. Boo. Whoa. Ah! Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Interesting. Okay. Play. Select a skill level, don't hurt me. What does that mean, don't hurt me? But yeah, it works. Probably, I don't know what to do with this now outside of saving the games. Maybe just sell it like this. People like the old cases, so maybe. Look at how long games used to take to load. Look, it's loading, loading. I have a feeling this computer is older than some people watching this video right now. See, and I think you can't just copy the files off of here and just run it on another computer. I doubt it. You have to have it installed. Hey, the graphics aren't too bad. Oh wait, I take that back. So what do you think? Is it worth it to bring this computer back to life? Or is it a complete waste of time? Well, if you had one of these back in the day, it's really fun to be able to use your old computer again. And we'll see what we can do with it. If you have a Windows XP machine, shout out and let me know what you have. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.